Okay, so now we're going to do a similar thing that we did with the 45, but with the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So here's our coordinate plane. Okay, I'm going to take my 30, 60, 90 triangle and I'm going to place it right here on the origin. So here's my 30, 60, 90. So that's 30 degrees, that's 60 degrees, there's 1, 1/2, and root 3 over 2. Now, if I were wanting to find the coordinate point for this point right here, I know I'm going to go right root 3 over 2 and up 1/2. So it's going to have the coordinate points root 3 over 2, comma 1/2. Now, let's say I wanted to find, I'm also going to put the triangle right here. So here's 1/2, here's root 3 over 2. Here's 1. Now on a coordinate system, we have to give this direction. Now, if I'm going to be finding the coordinates of this point right here, that angle would be 90 plus whatever this is. Well, if this makes 90 and this is 30, its complementary angle is 60. So this right here would be 60. So 90 plus 60 is 150. So this right here is a 150-degree rotation. That's what this line right here would be. So if I wanted to know the coordinate point that happens here at 150 degrees, then I would go left root 3 over 2. So that would tell me that's negative root 3 over 2. And up 1/2, so that would be positive 1/2. Now I can do a similar thing here for this angle, which would be 180 plus 30 degrees. Okay, so 180 plus 30 degrees would be the angle of rotation 210. And I would be going, so that's 210, from 0 to there is 210. And I would be going to the left, root 3 over 2, and down 1/2, which would make this coordinate point right here, negative root 3 over 2, and negative 1/2. And then again, let's put the triangle right here. So there's 30, there's the 60, there's the root 3 over 2, there's the 1/2. Now this angle of rotation would be if I went the whole circle 360 except just 30 degrees. So 360 minus 30 would be 330 degrees. And to get to that coordinate point, I would go here right, root 3 over 2, and down 1/2. Now don't forget that our coordinate points are our sine and our cosine values. So the x is the value of cosine theta, and the y is the value of sine theta. So if I wanted to know what the cosine of 210 degrees is, I now know that it's the x coordinate at 210, so it would be negative root 3 over 2. If I wanted to know the sine of 330 degrees, I now know it would be the y coordinate at 330, which would be negative 1/2. Now let's take a second and put those values on our unit circle.